Howdy, howdy, everybody, and welcome to another one of our now weekly video visitations. We're coming at you today from another one of our cooler Wednesday mornings, overcast. The kids just left the building. We had a school mass this morning, and they seemed to be in pretty good humor, you know, for kids having to go to school. Deuce, don't you feel sorry for kids having to go to school?
I might be the wrong person to ask about that because I loved school.
Oh, glory to God. How could anybody love school?
Remember, I'm B positive.
Well, anyway, I think the first thing I want to tell you about is a school fundraiser. Our flower sale this weekend. Oh, you just won't believe the stuff they have at that flower sale. I mean, they have impatiens and imperfects and imperceptibles and Dieffenbachia pictosuperbas. And
Is that an actual thing?
you betcha.
Okay.
And ne plus ultras and non sequiturs. And
They have non sequiturs at the flower sale?
you betcha. And,
Okay.
and daffodils.
I don't think they have bulbs.
And dandelions.
No, they don't have those are weeds. Stop while you're ahead.
And asters. And oh, well, never mind about that. But anyway, they got all kinds of wonderful things there at the flower sale. And on Friday, get this now, on Friday, that's the big kickoff time for the flower sale. From 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock, no, I'm wrong. From 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, they're having the first ever Visitation flower sale garden party. Oh man, and with live music, and you can get yourself a sarsaparilla and learn about the garden gossip and the latest thing in bloomers and all that kind of stuff.
I have no words.
It'll be great. Friday evening.
Live
from 4 to
music,
7.
food and wine, and beer, I think. Flowers for sale. Maybe not a sarsaparilla. I don't.
You take all the fun out of everything, producer.
I think it's going to be fun. I think it's just a little different than your fun.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
Yep.
9:30.
9:30.
Anyway, that's Friday evening from 4 to 7. And the other hours are Friday from 3 o'clock to 7. And Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Boy, that'll be really a long day. And then Sunday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So that'll be a good thing. And it says on Sunday morning, our Visitation 8th grade class will be selling pastries and coffee in the garden shop. So you're encouraged to go in there after Mass, right?
Yes. Pick up a pastry, coffee, and some flowers.
That's right.
All goes together nicely.
Just beautifully. You know how your patio needs some posies, right? And so this is your opportunity to pick them up and at the same time help our school. This is one of our major fundraisers of the year. So please do consider coming Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. All right, our next blood drive is Thursday, May 12th. That's still a ways away.
Right, but the slots are now open online. So last time we were booked solid like almost a full week before the blood drive. So want to give people a heads up to get on there and make their appointment now.
Wow. Booked solid a week before the blood drive.
Yep. They still haven't gone back to the full number of spots that they used to have pre-COVID, so they still limit the number in at a time, so that's why it fills up quicker, because there's fewer spots to fill.
Fill up liquor?
Quicker.
Oh, quicker. I thought maybe that was why they were giving so much blood, because... All right, those who attended last night's town hall meeting regarding the school master plan, we thank you for coming. And I invite all members of the parish to mark their calendars for May 24th. We're going to have another town hall for the whole parish on May 24th. Isn't that right, Deuce?
That's right.
And it starts at 6 o'clock in Ty Hall on the 24th. You know, last night's crowd, I was not overwhelmed by it. I mean, the people were great, but the numbers were not so hot. We had what, maybe you think about 50, 60 people?
60, 65, something like that.
Yeah, and of course I understand, you know, when you're a school family, it's unlikely that both of you can come because one of you has to stay home and mind the store. The participation of those who came was great, but I would like to have seen more there. The good thing about it to me, and it was very good, I thought Hollis and Miller did a pretty good job of presenting, and the people, it was very helpful to me how they registered their opinions about things with those dots and showed very clear preferences about some options that we're contemplating. That's very helpful, you know, to kind of see how the body politic is shaking out on that.
And I do think that Hollis and Miller plans to take that feedback from last night and provide even more for people to look at on May 24th, so there'll be even more to weigh in on at that time.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, they'll take last night's results and kind of refine them. And yeah, it was certainly a worthwhile evening, I thought. And so don't forget now, May 24th at 6 p.m. I don't want to labor this point. My God, it's a hard point. Our school is about $3.5 million a year is what it costs to run that thing. Maybe just a little bit north of that. That's expensive. But it's not only the most expensive apostolate we have, in many ways it's the most important because it's building our future. And, as well as our present, of course. And it could not exist. I mean, it wouldn't have a ghost of a chance if it weren't for the whole parish. The whole parish subsidizes that school. And therefore, the whole parish needs to really be in on this school master plan process. Because I don't know what we're going to do with this process. We may look at it and go, we don't really want to pay for that. Or you may say, well, we like part of it, but part of it we don't. I don't know. We don't know. And we don't have any preconceived intentions other than to move to kindergarten. That we've got to do. But you need to come to see what you think and begin to kind of scratch your head and think about what you might be willing to pay for. You remember those Catholic Relief Service rice bowls? Those little cardboard boxes that people put some money in over Lent?
Yep.
Some of you might still have those. And if you do, and you'd like to turn them in, please do, so we can get that all tallied up. And I guess, I don't know, we probably send it to the diocese and then they send it to Catholic Relief Service. Probably, that's how it works. Anyway, I promise you, we'll get the money to where you intend it to go. We don't put it in our pocket. And the very last thing that I have here is to again thank everyone who attended the Triduum services. I think they were successful.
We had nice crowds at from Thursday through Sunday. All of our liturgies during Holy Week were really well attended.
I was edified. In fact, I was a little bit too edified at 10:30. That crowd was one of those that's so large it was sort of frightening. The building capacity is so far exceeded in all of that. But anyway, that's another issue for another time. I just want to thank you for coming. And so many of you did so much to make the Triduum services so wonderful. And again, I want to thank you on behalf of the whole parish for what you did. As I sit here, I'm looking at this floral cross right behind the producer. I don't know how many people from other places stopped me out here in the expansive narthex and said, boy, that's just so pretty. And of course they're right, it is. And it's just one example of the meticulous and laborious efforts so many people put into making our Triduum the great celebration that it is. So thanks. All right. Well, Deuce, it seems like we ought to have more to say, but I can't think of what it is. Can you?
Not right now. We'll probably have more to say next week.
Yeah. Will I finally get a partner next week?
We might have a partner for you next week. We'll just see what we can find.
It's so much more fun when I have somebody else. That's why I need you, Deuce.
I know. So you can say things that leave me speechless.
I guess.
It's hard for me to be speechless, so.
Well, maybe that's why we work so well together. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us today. And until next week, goodbye and God bless.